At the beginning of the story, we are shown a ship in the middle of the ocean with many people on board. On the same ship, a little girl named Emma is standing near the edge, quietly looking down at the water. Just then, her father, whose name is Kong, comes to her and gives her a small gift. It is a walkie-talkie, and after seeing it, Emma finally gives a slight smile. Right after this, everyone on the ship starts looking toward the sea because a large number of fish are suddenly swimming away very fast. It seems like all those fish are running from something dangerous. At the same time, an unknown creature begins moving quickly toward the ship from beneath the water. Suddenly, a red warning signal starts flashing on the ship, and when the captain inside sees it, he becomes nervous. Before anyone can understand what is happening, the huge creature crashes into the ship. The impact is so strong that the ship tilts to one side, and many people begin falling into the water and start drowning. After this, the scene cuts, and we see Kong lying unconscious on a beach near the ocean. A man comes near him and helps him wake up. When Kong regains consciousness, he looks around and sees many people lying unconscious nearby, but he cannot see his daughter anywhere. This makes him panic, and he starts shouting loudly while calling her name. After some time, he realizes that he is not alone on this island because he sees many other people standing on the other side of the shore. Those people also call out to them. In the middle of this, Kong suddenly spots his daughter at a distance. He immediately starts moving toward her, but at that moment his friend warns him that something is moving nearby. Everyone turns to look, and they are shocked when they see a giant monster snake coming toward them. The enormous snake suddenly attacks and throws several people high into the air, and at the same time it swallows many of them. Seeing this, Kong immediately runs to save his daughter, but at that moment his friend comes and stops him. When Kong turns back, he watches in horror as the giant snake swallows his daughter and then slowly moves toward the jungle. After witnessing this, Kong breaks down and starts crying badly because the massive snake has eaten his daughter right in front of him, and he could not save her. Just then, some sounds begin coming from the walkie-talkie. Hearing the voice, Kong realizes that his daughter might still be alive, so he decides to follow the signal and runs toward the jungle. On the other side, the rest of the survivors also begin moving inside the jungle to search for other people. Meanwhile, the giant snake returns to its cave and starts regurgitating the people it had swallowed, throwing them out from its stomach. After that, it leaves again to hunt for more prey. After some time, the ship captain regains consciousness. He looks around and starts searching for a way to get out. The captain then wakes up the other people, and one by one they begin to regain consciousness. At that moment, the captain notices Kong's daughter Emma, who is still breathing. Soon, she also regains consciousness. However, their bad luck is that they realize the cave is filled with many large snake eggs. The captain is about to touch one of the eggs, but Emma quickly stops him and warns that the eggs could hatch at any time and baby snakes could come out. Hearing this, everyone becomes scared because the eggs could break open at any moment. Just then, an old man picks up a stone and breaks one of the eggs. He thinks that if the eggs are destroyed early, the snakes inside will die. But as soon as the egg breaks, a baby snake begins to come out of it. Seeing this, everyone is shocked because now their lives are in serious danger. Seeing this, everyone quickly runs and hides behind a large rock while the baby snake crawls out of the egg and starts moving toward them. It is about to attack them when it suddenly notices a girl lying on the ground nearby who is calling for help. The baby snake immediately changes direction, moves toward her, and eats her. On the other side, the rest of the group is still stuck in the middle of the jungle, and they have not yet found the giant snake or their missing companions, so they decide to sit down for a short rest. During this time, Irdeni cuts a tree, and a black-colored liquid begins to come out from inside it. At the same moment, another man lights a matchstick, and as soon as he lights it, the burning match falls onto the black liquid, causing a sudden fire to break out. Seeing this, Irdeni quickly uses a fire extinguisher and puts the fire out. The fire is gone, but the smoke from the liquid starts making Kong feel dizzy, and he begins to lose balance. The people standing around him start laughing, and suddenly he sees the same giant snake in front of him. Then his daughter suddenly appears before him and asks why he did not save her from the big snake. At that moment, the giant snake grabs Kong and is about to eat him, but suddenly Irdeni throws water on him, and Kong regains consciousness. It turns out this was only a hallucination. In reality, the black liquid coming out from the trees releases a dangerous gas, and as soon as it spreads, it takes control of the people nearby. When Kong and Irdeni look back, they see that the rest of the people are completely trapped by the tree roots. They realize that this is not a normal tree, but a dangerous creature that uses its roots to capture and kill anyone standing close to it. Kong somehow saves everyone, and they start running away from that place. But one of their companions is caught by the tree creature from behind as its roots wrap around him and kill him on the spot. Seeing this, the rest of them immediately run away from there. On the other side, inside the cave, the ship captain and the old man begin arguing with each other because the old man blames the captain for everything. He says that if the captain had taken the ship safely to the shore, they would never have ended up in this situation. Just then, a girl named Susie stops them from fighting and tells them that if they keep fighting among themselves, they will become prey for the giant snake and it will eat them alive, so they must make a plan to escape from this place. Meanwhile, Kong is also trying to contact his daughter through the radio, but there is no signal anywhere in the jungle. After this, they continue moving forward when suddenly a monster fish attacks one of them. Its teeth are very sharp and dangerous. Seeing this, they quickly throw the creature into the river. At the same time, from a white fog, a large group of monster fish starts moving toward them, and these fish can not only swim but also fly. Seeing this, Kong immediately starts running, and his companions also run with him because the number of monster fish keeps increasing. They somehow manage to hide behind the trees. Then, Irdeni realizes that all these fish are coming along with the white fog, so they quickly move to a place where the white fog is not present, and this saves their lives. As soon as the fog disappears, the dangerous fish fall down to the ground. While they are sitting there, Irdeni notices very large footprints of some huge animal on the ground, and when he looks upward, he sees a strange object stuck on a tree. Seeing this, everyone freezes in fear. One man is about to throw a stone at that strange object, but suddenly a weird long tongue shoots out and pulls him away in an instant. Before they can react, a giant frog suddenly drops down in front of them. The frog is enormous in size, making it almost impossible to fight. Because of this, everyone immediately starts running. However, the monster frog quickly attacks and catches one of the men with its tongue. The old man is about to be swallowed into its mouth, but he manages to grab onto a tree tightly. His grip starts slipping, and he is about to fall, so his companions rush forward and hold him. During this chaos, one of their teammates takes advantage of the moment, and he attacks this frog's long tongue. After that, they all manage to escape from there, but the monster frog is still chasing them. Just when the situation seems hopeless, the giant snake suddenly appears and violently tears the monster frog apart and eats it. Unfortunately, the giant snake then notices the group and turns its attention toward them. It immediately starts attacking them. The old man and the boy who were attacked earlier are injured, so they are running slowly. After moving a short distance, both of them fall to the ground. The giant snake is about to eat them when it gets stuck between several trees. At that moment, one of their companions throws a coconut toward the snake to distract it, and the two injured survivors manage to escape. The snake becomes angry and starts chasing the boy. He somehow runs and hides behind a tree, which helps him avoid the snake once again. On the other side, four of the companions hide behind trees, but the snake follows their tracks and reaches close to them, and then it spots one of the group members. The man folds his hands in front of the giant snake and begs for forgiveness, asking it not to eat him, but before the snake can even react, it swallows him on the spot and then starts chasing the remaining companions again. Seeing this, all of them immediately run away, and while running, they jump into a small, shallow river and hide in the water. The snake is unable to see them clearly there, so it eventually leaves, and once again they manage to save their lives. Meanwhile, inside the giant snake's cave, the old man tries to find a way to escape, but his attempt fails. Suddenly, the ground begins to shake, and realizing that the snake might return, they all lie down and pretend to be dead, so the giant creature will not harm them. The snake then returns to its cave and throws out the two people it had swallowed earlier. At that moment, it notices that one of its baby snakes is lying dead. Seeing this, the giant snake becomes extremely angry and quickly leaves the cave again to hunt the people responsible. Taking advantage of this moment, the group tries to escape, but suddenly the remaining eggs of the giant snake begin to crack, and it becomes clear that more baby snakes are about to hatch. One of the eggs breaks open, and a baby snake comes out. Seeing this, everyone starts running away in fear. However, Kong's daughter is unable to run and ends up very close to the baby snake. She carefully places her hand on the snake's head, and surprisingly, the snake does not harm her. She remembers reading in a book on the ship that when a baby snake is born, it treats the first nearby person as its mother. Because of this, the baby snake starts seeing her as its mother and does not attack her, but suddenly, it turns toward another man standing nearby, grabs him, and kills him on the spot. Meanwhile, the old man somehow manages to escape from the cave, but he runs away without trying to save the rest of his companions. On the other side, the group in the jungle continues searching for the missing people and eventually reaches a place where they see a strange house. They decide to go inside the house, and as soon as they enter, they find several bottles filled with chemicals. Looking around, they realize that this place used to be an experimental lab many years ago. They also see pictures of different animals that were used for experiments, and this explains why all the animals on the island have turned into giant monsters. During this time, they find a radio and immediately try to contact a rescue team, but the radio is very old and does not work properly. Suddenly, they hear someone approaching from outside, so they quickly hide. A moment later, they realize that it is the same old man who escaped from the giant snake's cave. Kong immediately asks him about his daughter and wants to know where she is. The old man lies and says that everyone is dead, and the giant snake has eaten them all. Hearing this, Kong is completely devastated and decides to go out and search for his daughter himself, but his friend Irdeni stops him from leaving. The next morning, Kong wakes up and suddenly hears the sound of a helicopter through the radio. They quickly run into an open field and start shouting for help, but the helicopter does not see them and flies away. At that moment, Kong suddenly hears his daughter's voice on the radio, and after listening carefully, he tells everyone that some of the people are still alive. But the old man tries to hide his lie and calls Kong crazy, saying that the giant snake has already eaten everyone, and they are all dead. However, they hear the voice again, which makes them believe that someone is still alive. On the other side, the old man signals the helicopter to come toward him, and just as the helicopter begins moving in his direction, the giant snake suddenly appears and swallows him. Seeing this, everyone is shocked. Meanwhile, Kong continues searching for his daughter in the jungle. Soon Susie contacts Kong on the radio and tells him that they are trapped inside a cave, and the cave is very large. Kong says he can hear some sound, and Susie replies that it is the sound of falling water. Kong then tries his best to reach his daughter. At the same time, many snakes begin moving toward the group and are about to attack them, but suddenly the same baby snake starts fighting the other snakes. The baby snake sees Kong's daughter as its mother, so it protects her and saves her life. By this time, Kong is very close, and after hearing her father's voice, his daughter starts shouting loudly. Following her voice, Kong finally finds the place where she is trapped. Just then, several snakes begin moving toward them again. Seeing this, Kong quickly throws down a tree root and slowly starts pulling them up. At that moment, the giant snake suddenly appears in front of Kong and looks extremely angry. Then, Irdini arrives and strikes the giant snake in one eye with an axe, causing it to thrash in pain. The snake then turns toward Irdini and tries to attack him, but another companion comes forward and hits the snake in its second eye, making it completely blind so it can no longer see them. Meanwhile, Kong is pulling them up when suddenly the ship captain appears from below and pushes them upward to help them escape. At that moment, the snakes attack the captain and surround him. During this chaos, Kong is overjoyed to see his daughter alive. After this, the remaining survivors manage to get out of the jungle. Irdeni then tells everyone that they must split up, otherwise all of them will die. Because of this, Kong runs in another direction, while Irdeni and his companion decide to fight the giant snake. As they run, Irdeni attacks the snake and even cuts it, but the creature is so powerful that it barely affects it. They continue running deeper into the jungle and eventually reach the same place where the black liquid was coming out earlier. The snake realizes that this is a trap set for it, so it turns back. At the same time, Kong tells his daughter and the others to move away because he needs to help his friends. Kong then tries to assist them, but the powerful snake knocks him down. The giant snake is about to eat Kong when Irdeni grabs fire in his hand and distracts the snake, then runs toward the jungle. While running, Irdeni again reaches the place where a large amount of poisonous liquid is spread. As the giant snake moves close to the liquid, Irdeni takes advantage of the moment and throws fire onto it. The liquid immediately catches fire, and the giant snake begins burning badly. It tries to escape and runs out of the jungle, but it is already too late, and the giant snake eventually dies. After this, Kong and the others open the snake's mouth and pull Kong's daughter out from inside. However, she is completely unconscious. Everyone believes that Kong's daughter is no longer alive, and hearing this, Kong breaks down and starts crying badly. But then his daughter comes to her senses, and with that, the film ends here. If you liked the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more such videos. Thanks for watching.